Good day everyone, my name is Ash Justin Branch from grade 11 ABM section EMAU, and in this video we are going to study the number of vowels in surnames of the selected participants. We will count how many vowels each surname has and then organize the results using a discrete probability table. We also calculated the frequency, probability, mean, variance, and the standard deviation. This helps us understand how vowels are spread out in the surnames and shows how we can use statistics and probability in real life situation. Now, we will show our findings using the table and explain what it means. So, in our scenario, we chose 31 participants for this study. Now, our X is the number of vowels in or the possible outcomes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and for the frequency, it's the number of surname that has a vowel in a name. So, for example, here we got one in number of vowels 1. In frequency we have 3. So we have Cruz that has only one vowel, which is U, and Branch that has A or A, and Bass that have A as well. And for the rest, that's the same. So now we need to get the summation of frequency. So as we all know, we have 31 participants. So our summation of frequency should be 31. So let's check if our data is correct. Now let's sum it up. We will use the summation of C3 to C7, and we got 31. So which means the data in the frequency is correct. Now we have to get the phi of x. So to get the phi of x, we need to divide the frequency to 31, or the summation of frequency. Each column should be divided into the summation. So I will show you. We will use a equal sign and round C3 over C8. Then we will use the comma 4 because we need the fourth decimal places. We got 0.0968. And for the rest, we will do the same. Round, then get their position. So now that we already have all possibilities, now we need to do the x times p of x. So this is a way to get the mean or the average. So let's start. first we need to multiply the x, which is we have 1 here, then multiply so b3 times, using the asterisk, times the d3 here, then click enter. Boom, we got 0.09.68. Then we will just hold it and boom, we already got the answer. Now, how do we get the mean or the mu? We just need to sum everything here from E3 to E7. We just need to sum it up. So using the equal sign, then summation E3 to, oh no, again, I made an error. Equal sign, then summation up, and boom, we got an 2.8065. So our average or the mean is 2.8065. Now we need to get the variance. So to get the variance, let's let Abenoa proceed and solve and show to everyone how we will get it.
Yo, muli natin ituloy ang pagtatalakay. Sunod naman natin gagawin ay x minus mu. Ang formula natin para magawa itong x minus mu ay equals b3 ang ating x minus e8 ang ating mu. Click ang enter. Nadadrag down ito sa ating mga laptop, ngunit sa akin ay hindi gumagana. Pagpasensyahan nyo na lang at pagtiisan nyo ako habang ginagawa ko ito mano-mano, isa-isa. Ang dami nyo ito. Ayun no. Ang kasunod natin gagawin ay ito pa rin. b4 minus e8. Nawala equal. b4 minus e8 equals enter. At ayun magiging kasagutan natin. Kasunod naman muli, equal sign, b5 minus e8. Enter ulit. Sunod, huwag natin kakalimutan lagi ang equal sign, na akin nakakalimutan ito lagi. b6 minus e8. Enter. At tapang huli, equal sign ulit, b7 minus e8. At click ang enter. Sa pagpapatuloy, muli, ang sunod natin gagawin ay kailangan natin siyang i-squared. Una-una, huwag natin kakalimutan ang equal sign, round, click natin ang enter. Asan ng ating i-squared? So, sa atin ay F3, tapos shift, ito, squared ng 2, tapos comma, 4. Kasi 4 decimals ang ating hinahanap. Click lang natin ang enter at ayun, lumabas ang kasagutan. Sunod naman natin gagawin F4. Drag down ko na lang pala kaya, no? Hindi siya gumana. Technical dip. Ayun. Sunod natin gagawin ay drag down para mas mapadali ang ating buhay, no? Okay, next na. Patay. Sunod natin gagawin ay imumultiply natin ang nakuha nating value nung tayo nag-squared sa p of x. Una-una natin gagawin muli ay equals round, enter. Saan nga pala ito? G3, shift, at saka yung 8 kasi ando dun yung asterisk. Ang sinisimbolo pala ng asterisk ay multiplication. Sunod ay D3. Tapos ang comma, kasi 4 plus 4, kasi 4 decimal places ulit ang ating hinahanap. click lamang natin ang enter at lalabas na ang sagot. Para mas mapadali naman tayo, click lang natin yan muli. Idadrag lang natin yan pababa para lumabas na ang sagot. At ayun, lumabas na. Di ba magic? Galing. Ngayon, isasum naman natin lahat ng lumabas na sagot para makuha natin ang ating variance. Muli, sasum natin ang ating mga nakuhang sagot para makuha ang ating variance. So, kasunod ay equal sign ulit, sum, enter, click natin ang ating value kung ano yung isasum natin. So, ayun, ba tayo mapindot? Ito pang ulit, ba tayo mapindot? Ayun, pag ako naghahanggang. pag ako naghahanggang.
Ano ba yan? Nataglalag.
Kasunod naman natin gagawin ay hanapin natin ang standard deviation. Paano ba ito mahanap? So, ito lamang natin gagawin na. Oh, wala. Yun, bumalik na ulit. So, yun nga. Kailangan natin ang equal sign, round, enter, tapos square root, enter, ang ating value, H8, tapos kailangan natin siyang 4 decimal points. So, 4. At next ay enter na natin. Kaya lalabas ay 0.99.75. Ayun ang ating standard deviation. Sa pagtatapos, babalik muli tayo kay branch.
I'm back! Ngayon, nahanap na natin ang ating mean, variance, at standard deviation. Ulitin natin. So, ang ating mean, nakuha natin ito sa pamagitan ng pag-multiply ng ating number of vowels at ng ating P of X or possibility. Ngayon, ang lumabas dito after mo isum ang lahat ng value na nakuha sa X times P of X ay 2.8065. Ngayon naman, ang sunod ay nakuha natin ng variance natin sa pamamagitan ng summation again ng ating mga nakuhang value dito sa x minus mu squared times p of x. At ang nakuha natin ay ang 0.995. Then, para makuha natin ang standard deviation, kinakailangan natin na square root ang ating variance. Pero dito, ginamit natin ang formula na round, parenthesis, square root, then, open parenthesis, H8, then close parenthesis, comma 4, para makuha natin ang 4th decimal places at ang kinalabasan ay 0.9975. At yun, natapos natin ito na tama at may natutunan tayo. Nalaman natin na kayang-kaya ng statistics and probability makuha ang average ng ating given na vowels na meron ng bawat pangalan na ating sinurvey, at kaya natin makuha kung gaano kalawak ang ating vowels sa pamamagitan ng variance. At yun lang, maraming salamat sa panonood. Sana ay may natutunan po kayong lahat. At like and subscribe na rin. Thank you and goodbye. See ya!
Hanggang sa muling pagkikita.